May I now request Mr. Anuj Agarwal, founder Dialogue India, to please come and present the next set of awards. The Dialogue India I-Congo KARMAVEER Puraskar for promoting Citizen Action 2010 goes to Mr. Pramod Chawla. Mr. Pramod Chawla is a trustee of the National Network of India. He's been a social worker since 7 years and firmly believes in group citizen action. He recognizes that the future of India will be determined with the quality of councillors, MLAs and MPs that the nation has. He's aware of the fact that political leadership often paves way for criminals to hold government offices and is working towards a change so that this can be eliminated. He understands that vision so. Of merit, saved many lives in 1987. He is the founder and committed worker of Subharti, a well-known, reputed and respected NGO, which is working relentlessly in the field of healthcare, education and a national integration in Meerut and adjoining villages and outreach areas. Through this organization, he is spreading the message of nationalism, respect for each other's social and religious sentiments and humanity through various programs launched by him and his organization. He has also established primary, junior, high school and higher secondary schools in remotest parts of villages in UP. In the medical sphere, 5 hospitals and 2 multi-speciality tertiary care hospitals are being run successfully by the organization in villages and in Meerut city. The most recent step in this direction has been the establishment of Swami Vivekananda Subharti University under Section 2F of UGC Act. The university has 11 faculties, including a medical, dental, nursing, physiotherapy, pharmacy, engineering, law, fine arts, management, hotel management, etc., where, along with academic and technical education, character building of the youth is provided to produce a national humane resource for a strong and united India of tomorrow. Congratulations, sir. The Global Indian KARMAVEER Puraskar 2010 goes to Ms. Anjali Kapoor. Mrs. Anjali Kapoor is an artist, business entrepreneur, socialite and a social worker dedicated to several causes. She has made an impressionable mark in the field of jewelry as an international designer. Artistic creativity is in her soul, and as such she has made significant contributions in many fields. She is the promoter of Miss India Angel World contest and advocates women's rights. She is the founder of Angel Foundation, which fights for the cause of female feticide and crime against women. She believes that there is nothing more satisfying for her than saving the life of a girl child. The Angel Foundation aims at not only saving the life of girl child, but also helping her to live a life of dignity by being financially independent. She organizes various shows and exhibitions through which the money is raised for the foundation. Congratulations, ma'am. May I now request Ms. Meera Sanyal to please come up on stage and give the next set of awards. The Global Citizen Lifetime Achievement KARMAVEER Puraskar 2010 goes to June Connolly. June Connolly was born in Dublin, Ireland and completed her education in the UK. She is a writer and a poet. She began volunteering for various causes since early childhood and grew up in post-war Ireland and England, facing many hardships. She has worked with social help, helping run both a home for orphans as well as for alcoholics. She is an animal lover. After retirement, she trained with the Wood Green Animal Shelter, UK, and returned to India, where she was supervising and monitoring care for countless animals that were sick, injured, and abused from the streets. She can be seen feeding stray dogs on the streets, counseling people on how to take care of their pets, or solving animal-related problems in the community. There are even times when she can be seen fighting for the rights of animals with overloaded bullock carts, drivers at busy traffic lights. She is an inspiration for an individual. who has dedicated her life to the welfare of the society. Congratulations, ma'am. Global Citizen KARMAVEER Puraskar 2010 goes to Mr. Kumi Naidu. Mr. Kumi Naidu is the Greenpeace International Executive Director. He was born in South Africa and became involved in his country's liberation struggle at the age of 15. He was very active in neighborhood organization, youth work and mass mobilization against the apartheid regime. In 1990, Kumi returned to South Africa from England to work on the legalization of the African National Congress and directed the training of all electoral staff in the country. Kumi became the founding executive director of the South African National NGO Coalition, that's SANGOCO, an umbrella agency for the South African NGO community, and organized the National Men's March Against Violence on Women and Children in 1997. Kumi was involved with the World Alliance for Citizen Participation, which is dedicated to strengthening citizen action and civil society throughout the world. He was the founding chair of the Global Call to Action Against Poverty, served as chair of the Civil Society Alliance Global Campaign for Climate Action, and also served as a board member for the Association of Women's Rights in Development. Congratulations, sir. The Global Citizen KARMAVEER Puraskar 2010 also goes to Ms. Laurelie Martha and Mr. David John Lee. Laurelie Martha Lee and David John Lee are residents of France. Laurelie has written a book on their family story named The Three Indian Orphans Touched by Destiny, which is a very inspirational story. This book highlights how international adoption brings human beings together across national boundaries. Through this, they wanted to show that the barriers of adoption are psychological and institutional, and that being an international adopted family is really just being a family. This very global Canadian-British couple adopted 3 Indian orphans who have today become international Indians and true citizens of the world. Adopting a child is very clearly a citizen action, impacting only few lives, but doing so profoundly. On the global scale, there are so many children needing adoption and so many childless parents yearning to adopt. They feel that if they could adopt 100 children, they would. They believe that more than leaving things to governments and high-profile charities, individual citizen actions can have far more powerful impact, not just on individual lives, but on the relationship between nations and culture.